Okay, so there is a slight delay, but we'll have to. That should be fine. I think we have enough that I can line it up.
Okay.
But all right, yeah. Well, welcome everyone. This is volume 39.
Hypersanity.
39. Yes,
Sure.
Hypersanity. We're back after the 2 week
We were
hyper
2 weeks,
interlude.
literally 2 weeks to do anything, but we're back now, and
Yeah.
trying the remote. As you can see, if we do video, we're in our respective areas, and
I'm gonna be here magically speaking because you can't see my voice. I mean my mouth. You definitely can't see my voice, but if you can, props. If you
you
can hear it,
can.
that's good.
What you taking? But but
The goods. They're taking the goods. Uh,
but yeah, I mean, we're back, and
we back. We back.
it's been a weird time. It's been a weird time,
It has.
but
It's only about to get weirder. Um,
no, no, no hint intended. But yeah, I mean, what's up? Hopefully everybody's good, and everything's been well with anybody who's listening. And if you haven't already, if this is your first time listening to us, I'm Kamari.
I'm Alec.
And
You know.
this is Hypersanity, where we just do whatever the frick we want to do. No hot twins. And
Yeah.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you got any questions for us, email us at hypersanity@gmail.com. Hit us up on Instagram. Is it hypersanity
Underscore
underscore
podcast.
podcast? And then, our respective Instagram pages are at that page. So just DM us or DM the page.
Yeah.
YouTube, if we ever post a YouTube again, comment down below. I mean, hopefully
Possibly
for
this.
this
We'll
one.
see.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, volume 39. This is
Yeah,
this is
man.
jeez. I mean, this is sort of weird actually, because the first 38, were in person.
Yeah.
Now it's
We have broken cycle.
that's how it goes. But
No
one of these
recycle.
days we'll freaking we'll link back up, and we'll head back to the in-person phase or in-person days. But
Definitely. Well, we got like 2 weeks actually before we link up, right?
I mean,
Every month.
oh yeah,
said I
true.
was
Yep.
said I was gonna be up there once a month. Yep. Yep, me and him right there.
Yep.
The magic mirror in the back and
Holy. Jeez. Yeah, look. It's me. Dang.
look at him.
But I was just pointing myself in the
Let me just
mirror.
grab this water bottle over here real quick.
Oh frick. Anyways, yeah, so without further ado, I mean, let's get it started.
Yeah, let's jump
Anything
right
you want to
in,
touch
man.
up on?
Oh man. Well, I don't know. I say we certainly have a lot to talk about that we have well, we've had 2 weeks to compile. So
I think you should start off with the scam call, the Apple scam call, because I'm sort of curious how that went. You sort
oh
of just
yeah, I gotta
texted it,
remember.
but
Geez, that was a week ago. Yeah, I gotta try and remember. So yeah, so there was a number that kept so we have a home phone here and it's sort of pointless because no one ever uses it, but it's neither here nor there. And basically the only thing we get on it is scam calls, honestly. So we yeah, we keep getting this call that's entitled Apple Inc. is the caller ID. I was like, well, none of us have asked customer service to call us for anything, so that's a bit odd. And they
Very.
called probably like 5 times within the span of a couple hours. And so after that point, my mother answered it and was just like, we so apparently that's when I first knew how they picked up the phone. They said, "Hi, thanks for calling Apple customer support. How can we help you?" And it was like, she immediately came back with, "I didn't call you, you called me." Instant, the
Again.
instant, whether you're a dunce or not a dunce is whether you catch that. It's like, yeah, you are calling. Don't say thanks for calling. You're calling, so you're thanking yourself. Anyways, so she's like, yeah, you didn't call us, like you called
That
us.
script is serious.
Yeah. Yeah, and they do not know how to do anything else because they're robots.
Robotic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Overseas robots. So that causes this person to like hang up, right? And
Malfunction is like,
she was like, oh my god, crazy.
Legit.
So it hangs up, and that's that. They end up calling back again. I was like, so you didn't realize that you were going to be unsuccessful from the last time? So I was like, all right, I got to answer this time. So I answered the phone. I was like, hello, and she's like, hi, this is Apple customer service. How can I help you? And I was like, Apple customer service. I was like, what's wrong? And she was like, yeah, we're she repeated herself at that point, because I mean, what are you supposed to say to that when when there's nothing wrong? And so she repeats herself, and I was like, why are you calling? I was like, yeah, I haven't talked to Apple customer service recently, and I wasn't expecting a call from them. And then I should have strung her along longer, but I also didn't feel like wasting my own time. So I sort of regret it, but it is what it is. But I was just like, is this is a scam, isn't it?
You
She
said
was
that?
like, yeah, I accused her of it being I was like, is this a scam? I was like, why are you calling? I was like, this has to be a scam. And she immediately was like, who are you to say that this is a scam? And then hung
Oh,
up.
defensive.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it was a woman. So that was a change up. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean,
they're being inclusive now over there, I
if
guess.
if real quick, our buddy sends us those videos.
Mhm.
One of the videos they had of this guy Jim Browning, he's the Batman of reverse scamming,
Right.
and he's just not playing around. I can't remember which one, but in one of the ones where he gets access to the CCV, or what is it, CTV, whatever it
CCTV.
is,
Yeah. Security.
CCTV. Yeah, he gets access. Like, you can see at least one female in the office. So I mean, it was interesting. So
Mhm. Yeah.
just on there, like you
Yeah,
said,
so that must have been her.
possibly.
Just that one office. But yeah, posing as Apple now, so that's another one to add to the list. That probably will get a lot of
With the
people,
accent
because
too.
oh yeah, definitely Indian, or of that nature. Actually, it's funny because I'm pretty positive it was probably the same lady who called, and when my mother picked up on me, but she thought that she was Asian. She thought it was an Asian accent. I was like,
Your mom?
yeah.
Mm,
I was like, okay.
that's wild.
So I took it, and I was like, I sort of could see how in that short, like phrase that they say, how it could be misconstrued. But after like my conversation, it was definitely the typical. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Cool. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. But dang.
That's why I try to be, generic,
Bro, but
of that nature.
the fact they legit said thank you for calling, but called you.
Yeah,
How robotic do
people
you have to
really fall
be?
for that.
I
I don't know.
I did. Not that, but
Right.
but back in
I
the other volume,
yeah.
I referenced my story. You know, I mean, the guy was saying all this stuff, and I fell for it. You know,
Yeah. It's stupid. But
it really is because
yeah,
it just
Jim
doesn't make.
Browning, if you want to see him really, I think he may be the most nonchalant person about it as well. Just
Yeah, no, he's just
the way
straight
that he
up.
talks.
You're a scammer. You're done. I've seen like a couple
Yeah.
others. They're sort of like, why? They always ask why, and
He's
he
got some
asks why, but
serious
he doesn't.
power.
Who, Jim?
Yeah, to
Oh
be
yeah.
able to, get into their systems and all that stuff like that, like that's insane. Maybe
Who
it's easier
knows?
than it seems, but yeah, I watched the I think it was in the first part. No, it was in the calling them by their real names. The other one
Hmm.
that he sent was like, yeah, if you only want to watch one, like watch this one. So I did watch that one first, and where he ends up like getting into their Skype conversations, like their
That,
text.
yep. And you're like, yeah, this
And
person is telling you that.
he's
Uh-huh.
like, oh yeah, you gonna go report this to Archit?
Yep.
And dude was like,
What are you talking?
Archit, who are you
What are
talking
you
about?
talking about? Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And then
Just wait a moment.
only to confirm how they were reacting, I watched the first part of that 4-part series after that one, and
Hmm.
how he gets on the CCTV is smart, uses the purple background so that he can find the monitor, the person who's talking to him, and then
Hmm.
switches to another one, sees his face, and then, says the thing, and you can see the dude like squirm in his seat, like, he can see me.
Yep.
So,
Liam Neeson.
yeah, I have a specific set of skills.
Shit. He
So,
said, I
he
will find
does.
you.
So. Oh
And then the
yeah.
other guy that's in I can't remember his name. Was it Carl or something?
Oh yeah, the guy that he plugs who has the
Yeah,
drone.
that's in India.
Yeah,
Like he's dope
serious.
too. And then he had the one I didn't see the other one that my buddy sent last night with the scamming in person where the
Mm.
guy he
Oh
said he
yeah, the shit
freaking
on the shoes.
that's
Yeah, apparently they
wild.
put the shit on people's shoes in public, and then the buddy's coming up and is like, "Oh hey, let me clean that for you. Okay, that'll be $100." I just wouldn't give it to him. Like, what are they gonna do? Pull a gun and shoot you in
You need to clean.
right? I give you the clean. You give me the money.
Just wait a moment.
Just wait a
Anyways.
moment. I need at least little money. Just a moment. It's
Legit.
turning into French. Just wait a moment. Wait a moment. Un
Yeah.
momento. So,
Legit.
yeah.
I was gonna freaking say something, but I forgot. But it was dang, it was about that. Oh yeah, I just want to bring up in the other video. I don't know, I can't remember if it was in this. It had to be the scammers, like
Hmm.
watching them spy one.
Yeah.
Like later in the series, or if it's another video, sorry if it's not. But later in the series, they had called the random guy, and the guy was like real depressed, and he was worried about getting scammed, or he was worried about whatever the situation was.
Hmm.
And it was just so crazy because like dude's on the phone crying about to get his money stole, all this, and then like you just see them in person, they're just like a bunch of them huddle around just laughing, and I'm like, bro, that's like he's legit crying. Then the dude who's talking to him is like, what are you crying for? Like, you're gonna be fine, we got you. Sitting
Bro,
there
it's
lying.
just like, Wolf of Wall Street?
I haven't seen that,
You haven't
but
seen it? Oh, dude, you got to watch it. And there's a scene in that movie that's just like that. It's like when he's just starting out, like becoming big
mhm.
off like pushing these penny stocks. He just has this whole group of guys around behind him, like watching him just con this man into buying 50,000 shares of like this stock that's not going to make any money but them
Right.
money. And they're just like,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
how the fuck did you just do that?
that's
But they're all there
wild.
knowing how to do the same thing. So they're just crowding around like, yeah, shove that thing further up his ass.
Pretty much though. It's like, bro, how cold? And then the dude was like the I guess the overseer of all for the scams, filthy rich, filthy
Probably,
rich.
yeah.
I'm talking loaded. And then it was
Yeah,
just
because
so
the workers
wild.
don't even make that much. So
They were getting
apparently,
paid regular, probably.
wow.
And
I would
then
not
like
take minimum wage for that crap.
right, like one, you're not even getting paid that much. Two, like that's karma has its way. It
Yeah.
has its way. Like even if you were doing it, at least like go crazy and go stupid with the money now, I guess. And
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying, it's gonna end obviously terribly, probably worse, but still. I guess in that moment you're winning because you have a lot of stuff for money or whatever. But if you can pay minimum just to steal, you're stealing the minimum. You're stealing the minimum. So
Yeah.
freaking wild. Shout out to those YouTubers though. Kid Boga, Jim Browning, the Carl guy, all the other ones.
Yeah.
Salute. Because they really hone it in during times like this where we're always inside and, you know, we have the time. So
We do. Yeah. And I mean, shoot,
yeah,
they're getting paid to do it. So because people are watching. So
that's true.
but you know, at the same time, it's good that they're getting paid from people watching, because that's, you know, all the more people that are aware of this shit happening. So that's definitely one of the better it's got to be one of the better feelings to like actually be making money off that, because you're really informing people, and at the same time it is, you know, entertainment.
Facts.
Because like once you're informed, which doesn't take very long to realize like how crappy these people are, what they're doing, then you can just continue to watch, you know, for the hell of it.
Yep.
So
Yep. 100%.
So yeah.
Dang. But yeah, moving on. What are you thinking next? A couple of these are like from a week ago, and I'm like trying to regather the thoughts that I had. But
right, that is sort of the bad thing about not hitting them on the spot. But I will bring up we can revisit the dominance creating dissonance real quick.
Yep.
So been on my watching Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares and 24 Hours to Hell and Back recently. So if you have Hulu, definitely check those out. They give a 1 month free trial, so that's definitely dope. And it's just it's almost even more funny, but it proves the point, like how much it is true, because especially Kitchen Nightmares, right? So 24 Hours to Hell and Back, I don't think they really know that he's coming, because they have like the crew go there like 2 weeks prior and, you know, tell them they're interviewing for like a renovation series. And then they put cameras all up in the restaurant. And so they're spying on them basically for 2 weeks before Gordon then goes in with a disguise on with like a group of locals so that he blends in and just eats incognito so that they're on, you know, their typical behavior.
Right.
And it's so much more dreadful than Kitchen Nightmares, where like they know he's coming, because they're just doing like their normal shit. Like you have managers just like, you know, bad mouthing him just off rip. Yeah. And then he goes into the bathroom after like sampling all the food that he tells everyone to get so that he can try everything, goes into the bathroom, takes off his disguise. He's talking to the camera just like, wow, it's dreadful.
I'm definitely gonna have to. I didn't know that actually.
He does this
I'm
thing a
gonna
lot.
have to watch
like,
that. Now you've pushed me to freaking
now
rally.
you've brought it to this level. and I need you to
And
bring
you're
it
at
up
this
here.
level. You're
You can
here.
almost bring it
You
up
could be
here.
there.
Just an iota. It's
Iota.
raw.
Just an
It was
iota.
raw.
There
Where's
was
the
no
lamb
lamb sauce.
sauce?
Legit.
But anyways, so off on the tangents. So bringing it back. So yeah, 24 hours to hell and back. They don't know that he's coming, and then he comes back out and just rails them, tells all the customers and the employees to follow him over to like the big truck trailer that he brings, which is like a portable kitchen. And then they watch together all the footage that he's gotten of just like rats, cockroaches in the back, chefs like licking the food twice while they're cooking it. Yeah. I mean, some of it is actually worse than Kitchen Nightmares. Yeah,
Because they
you
have a
definitely got to
lot more
watch a
room
couple.
for error.
Yeah.
They have so
They
much
have
more
no
room knowing that
idea.
he's not there.
Yep. Just
Oh
their
my
normal
gosh,
behavior.
licking the food twice.
The one girl like wasn't even ashamed of what she was doing, but I mean just employees like slacking off, like not working when there's customers there, like waiting for help. It's crazy. So that there's a lot more like tomfoolery in those, but Kitchen Nightmares is interesting, which is the point I was bringing to the subject of dominance creating dissonance, is that these places have asked him to come try their food and figure out what's wrong with the restaurant, fix it, but still
they're like,
and
no,
from that
sorry.
they're so rebellious to him trying to do anything. He's like, this food is crap. They're like, oh, I think it's pretty good. He's like,
well, you're entitled to your own beliefs. Yeah, type. They hit that when it's like, no, but you're asking for the criticism.
Yeah, you've asked for it, and then once they get the dominance,
it's too much.
They can't take it, and then they have to slowly, or just be
mode.
kicked out of
it.
Yeah, yeah, a cycle I can't escape too long, and it's the truth.
Yep.
So yeah,
wild.
just solidifies the point as to they've asked basically for the dominance, but yet it still creates the dissonance once it's implemented.
Right. And it's funny because like they're saying is what, if you can't take the heat, get out the kitchen. They're trying to take the heat while staying in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? And it's not gonna work. It's like something has to give. Either you just I guess blow them off and just keep being trash, or you actually listen and submit to what he has to say, like you signed up for.
Mm-hmm.
Like those people, the ones where, what was the one? The freaking bakery, Amy's Baking or whatever.
Yeah, Amy's
delusional
Baking Co.
one. Yep. The most delusional one. Yeah.
And they came back.
And it's just
Didn't
wild.
They go back. Like
they came. I don't know. But just wild how. Wild how they're just like.
I'm gonna have to rewatch that one at some
point.
Still find it. But yeah, so I mean that was really it. I just wanted to bring that up. I think that's a perfect example.
Yep.
So, I think it's your turn to pick a pick.
Let's see. Shoot, we can just go right into freaking narcissism. So our buddy sent a video, and it was just narcissism in social media, or people on social media. Did you watch that video? You gotta watch it. It was a minute long. The guy was pretty much you. He was commentating over it. You gotta watch it.
I remember him sending that, but that was a while ago.
That was like a couple of days ago.
Well, right now? I mean, I
I
could
thought you
if
would watch it. No
I don't know.
cap.
That was probably the point in time where like I had my phone sort of away, so I was like
I
keeping
think
up, but not
okay.
really. Let
Yeah,
me
it
try
might
to
have
find
been
it.
because I think that's when I was like, I texted you, and I was like, yo, I was after that. I texted you, so yeah, dang, that video is hilarious. I mean,
All right.
like, just go ahead and watch it real quick, and I'll try and
I'm trying to find
make
it.
up
What
some
was the
time.
name? Oh, narcissists and something.
Yeah, social media,
I think
narcissists
this
on
is it.
social media. Let me see.
He pushed her away. Oh, you thought I was gonna stand there and smile at you. Was she posting by trash? Wait, wait. What did he say? Hold up. Yeah, you know what? I saw a video the other day. That one, yeah, that one is crazy. But there was a, yeah, that's ridiculous. Maybe we'll have to post a link for that in the description. But yeah, there was a. I got into this weird string of like just car crash videos, which is terrible. But it was only like a couple down, and then I stopped watching because it was pretty insane. It was, I don't know, like some type of formula race. So, pretty quick cars, and it looked like a street circuit. And so, the roads aren't really that big, once you get all the curbs and the barriers and stuff. And just the whole pack of cars is coming around this turn, and then you just see one car who was like coming a little bit fast into the turn, but they slowed down just fine. And then just a split second after they get to a point where they're slow enough to go around the turn, another car just flies over the top of their car, in like through the fence fixture into like this just tall like poster stand. But I'm talking like it like the car was going, this is going to be hard to explain in words, but the car was going and basically the back lifted up, and then so the top of the car just smacked into like whatever was there. It looked like a lot of like plywood and crap like that, and apparently, you know person had like a minor back injury from it. But the video was someone in the stands right there, right? Like in front of it, and watched it, go by them like that. And
Right.
you see almost everyone in the stands pull out their phone like
Recording.
instantly. Like, dude, I got to get this. Like, it had already happened. It was just the aftermath. Like, no one was recording in time except for this person. They already had it out, probably was just trying to get the pack of cars coming around the corner, you know,
Rather than
not
getting the whole
expecting anything, for their, personal gain. Fine. But then everyone else was like, oh my God. Like, so it goes back to like the phones and social media thing. It's like, dude, I got to get this. It
legit,
happened. I'm going to get so many hits on this, bro.
legit.
I need
And then it's
hits.
like I was listening to OCD by Logic, and
Yes. Look at the sun just come, coming in here.
but And he had like this part of the verse is like him talking about uh a fan just goes up to him, just wants to get him, and he's mentioned this before, but like a fan just goes up to him and just wants to get a picture of him. And it's not, it's, I just thought that was crazy. And he was like, people are just coming up to him, you know, wanting to get pictures unasked, unwanted, sort of,
Right.
or I guess very discouraged because, you know, they didn't ask. And it's like, bro, why the frick you just putting the camera in my face? You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? But like, the point is, like, I just had a thought. I was like, dang, I couldn't imagine just being a celebrity. It's like, they're not like, they're, first of all, they're doing that, but then it's not even about you. It's about them being in your vicinity, or them getting that picture of you. So you're
Right.
just the attraction, and they're literally trying to, just going for the clout. And I was like, that's wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just
Yeah.
stuff like that,
Yeah.
trying to, and it's not even about the celebrity, legit. It's not even about what they do. It's just about who you are, or not even who you are, but just like, I guess who you are. And if I get this picture with you or whatever, if I get this whatever with you, these people are gonna see it. You know, feeding
Yeah.
into the narcissism. You know, feeding into it, and it's just crazy. Like that video, the girl tried to get the freaking picture with a bear, and the bear is just like, yeah, like what the frick. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, get the frick out of here. Like, bro, you gonna go to a bear and try and take a selfie? And then the guy's commentary is just like, yeah, you think the bear's gonna put his arms around you, make duck lips? Like,
Yeah. You thought he was just gonna smile. Yeah.
I
He's gonna
freaking lost
smile
it
with
when he
his
said that.
teeth on your head. He'd
Yeah,
be like,
he was smiling at you, hitting
hum.
it up after
Yeah.
eating.
You can be smiling after your head's gone, but
Right. And then
or
like
your left
the
leg.
the, the freaking the barbell or the deadlift one. Like what?
Um.
Like the
Yeah.
person's
He's like, maybe
walking
you stay out there long
across.
enough. Maybe you stay out there long enough for natural selection to do its thing.
It's just
Real
crazy
though.
because the person is like legit using the crosswalk for what it is. Like it's a crosswalk, and then they're like, "What are you doing, man? You freaking messing up our picture." You know, like what? Like this isn't
Yeah.
Disney World or an amusement park where you're taking a group photo and it's like, "Oh, sorry, not trying to walk through." This is a crosswalk. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right. Just go further down,
it's
maybe in the middle of
wild.
the road, somewhere random, and just take your chances at that point. That was like the
Yeah,
dude doing, yeah, the dude was literally doing the exorcist on the stairs.
that was
So
weird.
he
I don't even
didn't
know
even
what
know
to.
what to say for that. So that was a quick clip. He was like, yeah, and wow.
No, and then the
And
next
so
one,
next,
he needs help. Yeah, it's like, bro, this narcissism is just wild. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's crazy.
yeah,
And which brings me to even like our next topic, you know, is social media even social media anymore? You know what I'm saying? Because nowadays it's not even about connecting with people. It's all about some type of connection to people, right? Like not connecting with them as in like on a social level. You know, it's about what
right.
can this person do for me, or you know, how many likes can I get from this person, or what type of job can I get from this person? Like,
How
is this
good can I
social
feel
media now?
inside?
Right. Like more people showing off rather than, you know, keeping up with how people are doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because like the other day on Instagram, not even trying to knock my followers, but I just asked a poll. I was just like, how's everybody doing? Rather than, you know, and you
Hmm.
know, it's easy to just show what you're doing because, you know, you if you have like some sort of business or, you know, some sort of hobby or goal that involves you posting about it. I mean, like this podcast, like we always post about it, you know, and I don't rarely post about anything else, you know, other than that. But
Right.
even then, like it's it's not as much how you doing. Like even if you do that type of stuff, like it's understandable, but then it's like, where's the people who are just like, how are you doing? Like asking how they're doing, you know what I'm saying? Without having to, you know, hear about it from somebody, you know what I'm saying? Or without having to hear about like, oh, this happened, so I'm gonna ask them how they're doing. Like, oh, I saw that person post this. Now I'm sort of curious on how they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. It
Yeah.
has to be no. There has to be a cause for them to say how you're doing. Rather, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
Rather than just coming in straight like, how's everybody doing? Or let's just freaking talk. Like, but yeah, this
Yeah.
isn't knocking my followers, but I legit asked, um, how's everybody doing? I only got one response, and that was to our boy Bakari, and he was like, doing all right. And I
Nice.
was like, that's what's up. So shout out Bakari. I mean, shout out all my other followers, but I mean, honestly, I was just curious to see if people would answer, you know what I'm saying, to that
Right.
poll, that question, like, how are you doing? You know, how's everybody doing?
Yeah.
Rather than, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, this is what I did today, or this is what we just did, or oh, I see what this person did, or I see what that person reposted. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it even social anymore? Or is it just a showcase? You know, is it people
I mean,
showing
yeah. People do just like showing shit off. I
even
mean, that's
stuff
fine
like,
to do every once in a while, but you know.
right? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, people are like, I see a bunch of posts like, man, if I post, I just legit, this is another topic that I should have wrote down, but I didn't. But I just wasn't really thinking too much. But now that this whole discussion came up, I just thought about it. Like, I saw
Yeah.
somebody post on their story. They were like, I post this just so you can repost mine or something. I'm like, what? Legit, like I support you just so you can support me back, which I get that. But then it was like, just how it was worded was like, if I post you, I'm expecting all of y'all to freaking post me, like, you know what I'm saying, like, all the time. And you can
What?
given Alec, you can I can see who he has an idea of who it is, but um it was
I don't necessarily, but
no, you do, but
uh
it
yeah,
was
I might.
it
Oh.
was
Hmm.
it's
Boat?
it,
Does
but
a boat have anything to do with it?
a boat?
Yeah. Not getting the reference. You know, boats, water.
No, I think
I may be
that's it.
maybe on the
Just
wrong track.
check your check the notes. But
Uh,
yeah,
I don't think it's updating.
oh, what?
Yeah. It is on my computer, so it might be slow.
But I just saw that from a person. I was like, wow. I mean, it's just wild that it's just wild that people are doing that. Or like that was
Yeah.
said. And it was like it's just interesting, you know.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah, I'm not
interesting.
seeing anything. But
Hold up.
Mm.
But legit posted that. I was like,
All
dang,
right.
that's sort of shallow.
Yeah.
But
That's how it goes, man. We're in the shallow
yep,
waters.
very shallow. And I'm like, bro, what the frick?
Got to be careful not to run aground,
It's too late.
which is called a rock bottom.
Hopefully they'll ground themselves.
Right. Hopefully it's sand, not a rock. So you can sink their feet in, you know, have a nice ground session.
Facts.
But yeah, we'll just start calling it social media. You know, social.
Social. For show.
Yeah,
Literally.
it's all for show.
Legit. And I mean, trying to sit up real quick. Sorry. But that's all for show. That's
Yeah.
all cat. And Does it mean this feel a lot longer than what it's been running for?
Oh no, it does. I checked at 30 and I was like, huh?
I've been checking every 10 just to make sure the recording is still going.
That's good.
No cap. We are not finna fumble the bag today.
Yep.
But
Yep and nope.
legit. But yeah,
I'm curious to
I
know whether
guess
this video actually records the audio too. I'm not sure if it does, but it'll be interesting to see.
dang, would there be any way to oh, I guess you could because it has audio only.
Yeah, it
And you
could
could
sort of be nice because then I can just post the video then instead of
could
having to like sync it. Right, I can just do that for the
you could.
voice. But well, dang, we've been moving through the topics, so
We
that's
have
good. Let's
trying to
see.
freaking
Hmm.
yeah, I mean, that's just wild.
The aspirations one sort of goes along with what we've already said. Like, are they really just misguided observations of the mainstream media, which they pretty much are? Well, some of them. Like
For
that dude was
sure.
aspirating to weightlift in the middle of a street. Probably saw it somewhere else and thought it was cool. He's like, yeah, let me get a pic like that. And then
Yep.
that's literally our goals. Our hopes and dreams have come down to getting the right photo. So,
Legit. Let me get this photo with this bear. And just
yeah,
that's all I ever
let me
wanted in
risk
my
my
life.
life for a fucking photo.
With a bear.
Yeah. My life could end in the next 5 minutes. Is this worth it? Yeah.
Yeah, let me
Death.
go
Death.
let me go Leonardo mode. Revenant.
No, you don't want to go that mode. They would not be
Yeah, but at least
standing.
he won.
Yeah. They wouldn't
They
have
won't.
they wouldn't have the determination to stay alive.
I didn't get the photo.
They'd
All
be
hope
like,
is lost. I'm done.
he got one scratch on me. I'm done. He sunk one tooth into my ankle. I can't. I just can't.
He said in the ankle. That's tough. Not even the arms, the ankle. It's like, dang. You can still recover, but nope. You don't want to. But yeah, I mean,
woe is me.
honestly,
That's the
legit.
typical.
You know, like even just everything is like, is everything just where's the freaking the source of your inspiration, your aspiration? You know, is it
Right.
is it just seeing somebody else? Most of the time, it is, and that's why people go for clout and do all this stuff just to try and get heard. Like, oh wow, this type of thing could make it. All you got to do is do this. Okay, bam, do it.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I wonder what the sorry, excuse me. What the frick would we do? I had to freaking burp. What the frick would we do without social media? Like, what would our freaking goals be? What would our dreams be without social media? Without seeing the reward or seeing the freaking, you know, saying the high.
I don't know.
I
That
bet
would mean
we'd be
that
a
we
lot
would
more
have to
down to
like
earth.
doing it just in general.
I
Is
mean,
that good
which
enough? That's not even good enough for most people.
it
Like, I go
isn't though.
biking because I like it. I'm not about to go win a World Cup or anything. So, but I
You
still
know,
enjoy it. Crazy.
I mean,
So,
but then it's like, dang, I just had a sort of random thought, but it sort of connects. No, it doesn't. I'm not gonna say it. It's sort of like um whenever you see a tall person and you're like, bro, they're freaking tall for nothing, man. They could be in the NBA or they could You know what I'm saying? Like that's not that person's dream. We have no idea.
Right.
That person's big for nothing. Where it's like, I mean, no, they're big just because they're freaking big.
Yeah, right.
Like I heard my buddy say
Dude,
that
you're
the other
7 feet
day. He was
tall.
like,
Like, you have to play basketball. Obviously,
"You
you need to love it.
need to play football. You need to take pictures with bears because you're big enough."
You have a small enough
Legit.
brain. You're gonna take a picture with a bear.
Even though you're physically, big, your brain is not physically big, and you must do the. Yeah, you must be archaic and
Yeah,
not even archaic. Be freaking. What's the word? Anyways,
dude, you're
but
so
yeah,
smart. You should be doing quantum physics. It's like, why?
yeah, and it's just the labels. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's wild. It's
Yeah,
wild. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just them speaking through themselves speaking through you, I guess, or them trying to wish they could be that big so they can do that freaking dream or do that certain thing, whatever it is.
right.
When it's like, just freaking do it, or just find out a way, do it for yourself. Don't let the limitations stop you. You know. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. A lot of our dreams be capped, and
Yeah,
it's hard to see because once you get invested, you're like, "There's no, this is my only way," or "This is whatever. This is what makes me feel good." When you never realize what feeling good is, you have this false sense of feel good. So it's a scary world, but what can you
yeah,
freaking do? That was sort of a short one.
yeah.
Speaking of, do a quick would you rather.
Mm.
With regards, would you rather, Alec? I'm asking you, be the greatest unknown discovery or the most renowned average or subpar talent to the world? You know what I'm saying? So like pretty much have all the clout and no talent, or have the most talent and no clout.
Mm.
Like legit, if there's a way to tell that you were the best without having any attention to you, would you be that? Or would you know you're the worst or not that good and be like the most famous?
So you're basically asking whether I would prefer to be Evil Needle or Drake.
That's
So,
true. You hear Drake's new song?
why?
Baby. That's what he says in the song a lot.
Mm.
It actually, like, and I'm a sort of fan of Drake, but the last song, legit, I went Alec mode. Let me give a quick music review. It was just so monotone. Like I was like, what the frick is the hype? People are like, yeah, this is it. And I'm like, yo, he is just legit, just making the most simple and like it's so wild. But I mean, I guess the song is decent, but then it's like, bruh, okay,
Yeah, no, I mean, it's pretty easy answer for me. I would rather be just really good
goaded.
because you would sort of know that you're really good at what you do when it just becomes really easy. So I would like to be able to be so good at the thing that I can really just enjoy and not even have to like think twice about what I'm doing. Like I can just go do it, even if no
You have
one
to think of any
knows.
critics or any type of
Yeah,
that
you
stuff
would
that
avoid
might
a lot of
hinder
things
you.
if you didn't want it, but then if but it's that sort of thing where if you do end up discovered, then you probably will blow up because people are gonna respect that you can do this thing so easily and the product is so great. But yeah, even if it was undiscovered, I would rather just be chilling, just doing it well for sure.
True.
It pretty much is a question of like whether you're in it for the clout or not.
Yeah.
But I mean, why would you if you if you knowingly crap and on the top, I don't know how you'd be able to stand it just as a human. I wouldn't. Like if I knew that I was shit, but like people really liked it, I wouldn't be happy with
That's true.
myself. I
That's
wouldn't be happy with
true.
myself, but these people
That's
can
true.
be. That's how, that narcissism comes into play again. So narcissistic that, they can't take a step out and be like, wow, yeah, that's actually not that good. Um, they're just
Legit.
going with the people like, yeah, this is banging, bro.
Making stuff like that. Just ridiculous, crazy. That's
Yeah.
true. I think I agree with your answer, but honestly, if I didn't agree, this podcast wouldn't even exist. That's me being, talking that talk. You feel me?
Mm.
But but legit though, I mean, like if I didn't enjoy doing this, same for Alec, we don't get as many plays. If we didn't enjoy doing it, we wouldn't be freaking doing it. Or if we were in it for the clout, we would have been stopped, probably. Like, yeah, this isn't going anywhere, but
Yeah.
no. So yeah, I mean, interesting. You never I might have to ask Insta poll that one. Will people even respond? Who knows? But
Shoot, I'll try it too. People definitely won't respond. Um,
let's do it right now. You got Instagram pulled up?
I can.
Who the freak just somebody just followed me.
Aw.
Anyways,
Look at us. We're
I'll
doing
wait
an
till later.
Instagram
But
live. But we're not doing Instagram live. Ah, the punniness is just off the charts, man.
anyways,
I don't even want to post this, bro.
who says who?
Huh?
Says who?
Boy.
Hold up.
Oh my god. Wow.
What?
Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna do it after.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait too.
Instagram can wait. Said no one who's interested in it ever. Yeah, I gotta get this pic right now.
Right.
So would you rather? Done. Dunsky. Let's see.
We could low key,
Or we could do a
right?
low
Like,
key. No, what were you gonna say?
I was saying, save the rest for next week,
If you want.
or we can, keep going. Let me make sure I'm still
We'll
recording.
leave that up to you.
We're at like 50, 55. I got 55 on mine.
Yeah.
I guess the last one on there we can definitely we can leave that for next week.
All right. Well,
Why
I
mine
mean, we
is
may as
just
well leave all
updating.
of
That's
them.
wild.
Oh yeah, you see, I just moved the 3 to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we can leave those. So. I'm fine
Maybe
with that.
actually we'll do yeah, we'll just leave those. Because I guess the one in the middle sort of applies to this week. It could, but not. I guess we'll just leave it.
Yeah, I mean, we can always trash it if necessary. If we're not feeling it.
All right.
So.
But yeah, I mean, that about wraps it up for this week, volume 39.
Yeah, man. About to hit the big leagues tomorrow. 40. Not tomorrow. Next week.
Legit.
So, yeah.
We might have to change the title of this volume. You think?
Definitely. I already have an idea.
Bet. But yeah, hopefully everybody's good. You know, this is a good one. Our first remote, you know what I'm saying?
First remote, yeah. Went well so far.
Excuse me. Yeah, until you lose all the file.
Ah,
Just throw all your equipment and yourself out the window.
yeah, it's right in front of me too. It's convenient.
Mine's
Same for you. There she is.
yep.
So yeah,
As you can see, I'm in my, you know, asylum room, you know, just white
yeah, the
walls,
dungeon zone.
mattress. Yeah, the we're not even gonna say.
Dang, is that a belt in the closet? Oh. Uh,
Oh.
so, whew. All right, we'll bring it back to the. Hold on. Ah, yes. Bring the
And yeah,
light
so you
back.
can freaking see
Sorry, we
me.
went real dark there. Yeah, Kamari's got all his windows shut.
No, no, no. Look,
Do you have the one in front open? Ah, okay.
I mean,
It's
it
just
looks
not.
like it.
It's not. I literally have like a circular light in front of me. It's perfect. It's called the sun. Um,
I
so
don't
we
have my
should
freaking.
definitely do it at this time of day. It's
Okay.
ideal. It's ideal. Just think,
So
like we're looking at the same sun right now. Isn't that crazy?
yeah, it is.
So
Fuck.
yeah, that's wow. I don't know what's happening, but on this note, if you're watching the video, wow. So,
If the video gets posted at
he
this
was about
point,
to drown in the mic.
I was.
So, well,
Until
guess we'll round
until
it out.
next time.
Yeah. Stay
Y'all
hyper
boys.
social. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Show.